Boom, baby.
Hey, I'm Mike Deming, host of Sportsman's News Television. On this episode, we're going to Steve Jones Backcountry Hunts out of Marfa, Texas. We're about 2.5, 3 hours southeast of El Paso, and this is sheep country, guys. I mean, desert bighorn type of country, but we're hunting what we call the poor man's sheep, man. Fits right in my budget each and every time that we're going down there. This is about a $5,500 hunt, and it's everything you would expect on a sheep hunt. We've got one of the Camp Chef employees here, Brooks Hansen, is down here. He was doing another hunt just east of there, coming up to hunt with us for a few days, have a ton of fun. And our hunt winner was not able to pull off going on this. He'd taken on a new job and just didn't allow it to happen. So what ended up happening, gave it to his buddy, and he wanted to go ahead and give it to his son. So this is pretty special to me. You got a young 10-year-old boy trying to kill a sheep and some of his first big game stuff. So super exciting. Stick around. You're going to like it.
This episode of Sportsman's News Television is brought to you by the Sportsman's News Pro Membership Sweepstakes, where everyone hunts and fishes like the pros. Ford Trucks, Sitka Gear, Browning, Outdoor Edge Knives, Alps Outdoors, and Sportsman's Warehouse.
So we're first day here at Steve Jones Backcountry Hunts here in Texas. We are just looking for big Aoudad. This is huge country. There's 40,000 acres on this ranch, maybe a little bit bigger. And this hardcore hunting. I mean, this is sheep hunting at its finest. A lot of people call it the poor man's sheep. You know, this is about a $5,000, $5,500 hunt. And you're coming out here, a lot of good optics opportunities, glassing from long range, spotting, judging, and getting in close. We got Sportsman's News Promember, Brooks Hansen here. He's also with Camp Chef. He's out here with us. He's a shooter, so we're here for the next 3 or 4 days. We got another winner showing up in a couple of days. Should be a great hunt. We always have a great time down here with Steve Jones. Sunset, first evening. Stick around, it's going to be exciting.
In the rock club?
Yeah, up on that rock club.
We saw a really nice ram yesterday. He's a little older ram. Looked like he'd been broomed off pretty good. He had really good hair, big blocky face, like that age class was right. He just didn't have a lot of length, so we're looking for something a little longer. He was probably in that 26 to 28 range, and we're trying to go for that 28 to 30 range as far as length, but he had the mass and everything else, so he's on the docket if we need to go back and get him. The terrain, as far as like being steep and rocky, that's fine. The thing that gets you is all the brush. Lots of cactus, lots of black brush. It just tears you to pieces when you're hiking through it. But no, I think it'll be fine. Hopefully we can find one in a spot that's stockable and we can get in within range and put him on the ground. Look at that ram. Right on the peak of this bluff in the sun.
I think when I go up there, we can get through this gate up here and get out where we can see a little bit, just sit and watch a little bit, see what we see. See if we can pick them up or not.
Dead Sea Road.
Oh, that
Straight across that,
Oh, I'd look at
right
that.
over the top of it.
Yeah, I got him.
They're just over the top.
Dave, as soon as he clears through the Spanish dagger. Are you sure that's him?
That's him, Gilly.
Are you sure?
Gilly.
Okay, I've got a shot right now.
Crushed him. Crushed him. Smashed him.
How do you feel?
Feel pretty good. That was a good wait. We waited 25 minutes and just waited till he finally gave us a shot. So we can see him tipped over.
Job.
The cool thing is there's another one standing right there looking at us broadside. So if I had 2 tags, I could go 2 for, or at least try. In any case, we're excited. We're gonna go check him out here in just a second.
Now how you feel?
He's a beautiful ram. I mean, that's what we came for. Couldn't be happier, man.
What a smoking good ram for Brooks, man. He'd wanted to shoot one of these. He's been around a couple of these hunts and super enjoyed this opportunity. Put the Browning X-Bolt, put the smackdown on that ram and totally smashed it. Super happy. He's going back to Utah with a great trophy. Congratulations, buddy. Good shooting.
Okay, got some Aoudad located up the canyon up here. They're probably 500 yards up here. I'll go up here and see if we can get close enough to see a good ram in there. See if we can get close enough, maybe get a shot at him. Hopefully do some good this morning. Colton, you ready to go?
So you excited to be here? Yeah, you gonna get you a big old Aoudad?
So we're all gonna see if we can get up here, see if we can find them without busting them. I don't know. If we bust them, I go find nothing. That's what it's all about. That's the way it goes sometimes.
What happened?
They went out that way.
Well, not all stalks go as planned, and when you've got camera crew and guides and dads and everybody trying to make a stalk on a good smart ram, it doesn't always work out. But we'd passed a couple of javelina sneaking in onto this ram, and they were still in a position to get in and make a shot.
Well, I'm gonna look at him, I'll tell you, okay? When he stops, kill him. Wait till he comes out. If you can kill him right there, kill him.
How are you feeling right now?
Nervous.
Nervous, huh? That was a big one, wasn't he?
2 years ago. Did you shoot off the shooting stakes from this one?
Right over here, right here in the canyon, right here. We're gonna see if we can sneak right up here by this one. Take him.
Well, we're starting to see all of the pressure that we're putting on young Colt, and he's got his dad there. He's wanting to perform for him. I know he's wanting to perform for the camera and stuff, and such a respectful young man and everything, but he took it with his chin and big smiles. He was ready to go again, day number 2.
New morning, how do you feel?
Good.
Good, what are you gonna do?
I'm not gonna jerk the trigger this time and miss.
You're gonna smack an Aoudad.
Ready to get it done.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Gonna get you a good javelina?
Huh?
You're gonna get you a good javelina?
Hopefully, if we can make it happen with him first, and then Dad gets to Gets to shoot one.
Oh, yeah, and you don't want to be the first one to miss on camera.
I don't have to worry about that, though.
Well, back at the lookout point here, we like to come here every morning, or most mornings, just because you can see so much country right here. And as the sun comes up, changes the lighting there. These big Aoudad, they just have a tendency to kind of glow. We'll spend an hour, 2 hours, sometimes most of the morning here, and we're looking anywhere from a mile to 4 or 5 miles from here. And there's enough road system around here that we're able to drive around and get close enough and get Mr. Colt in a shot here. So, let's see if we get her done today. Where'd he go, Dave? Well, we finally found a shooter here. He's about 3 miles away. Got the phone scope action on him here. Starting to get a little bit of heat waves, but he's in a place that we can drive a little bit closer. We're waiting for our eye in the sky to get here and put us in a position that we can get a little closer to him, maybe get young Colt in a shot at this good ram. He's a really good ram.
I'm gonna try to walk right down here. Go up the little hill. It's got a few cedars on it. There's some cattle in the way. That's my only worry. If we can get by them cattle without spooking them, we'll be all right. We'll get in, like I say, 150 yards or so, and maybe get a chance to shoot him. Feel good? Right. Haven't had my hands on all that in days.
He's the one running?
Yeah, let him stop. Let him stop.
He's the one in the shade right now, right?
Really, really close.
He's moving.
He's going straight away from us, so yeah, we don't have any kind of shot there. He's the one on the left side now, Colt. He's not in a shootable shot. We're getting out awful far now. Okay, they're going into the canyon to the east of us. Can y'all keep an eye on them? Got in close, just couldn't get it together. So we're chasing them around the mountain. We're gonna go over and cross another canyon and see if we can get on him again over here. Nice ram over here. We just see if we can get close enough to him and make something work. If he'll give us a chance. 22, 24. Okay. I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. Okay. There's no problem on our end.
And after you've missed a handful of times, you just want to get something done. So my hat's off to young Colton. This is a 24-inch ram. He's a young man just like Colton is, going to be an up-and-comer and something to reckon with. But Colton decided to give this ram a pass.
Of course. Yeah, I'm watching them. I think there's one still in that tree, Steve. I think there's one still in that tree. He's walking straight to the left behind it. Straight to the left behind it. And go up by that dagger for a little while. There we go. Nope, let it go. Let it go. Yeah, pretty rough country back here. In places.
You got hopes for the rest of the day?
Oh yeah, we're gonna kill one. No hopes. Promises.
We weren't having much luck docking in on these rams and getting them set up for a shot since we'd already bumped them a couple of times. They knew we were after them, and not always the best situation to get close, get a good, comfortable shot for Colton. So we detoured on a couple of good javelina for another opportunity.
Boom, baby.
So how do you feel?
Right, man. First one ever. Pretty good.
Why he shot him right there?
Is he a big one?
Biggest one I've ever shot.
Yeah. How do you feel about the Aoudad hunt?
Oh man, it's a challenging hunt. If you want to come out and experience something that's going to push you to your limits, come out. It's been a hunt. It's been a tough hunt.
I love it.
Yeah, you want to come back?
Yes, sir.
There we go. You might have hit him first, I think, maybe, and I just finished him off. I'm Milton Bishop. This is my son, Colton Bishop. And we're out with Steve Jones Backcountry Hunts, enjoying ourselves, and it's a great place.
We'll talk about a ton of pressure on young Colton. Man, he had tons of opportunities there. And I mean, you got a bunch of grown men around that have done hunting all their life. There's probably 150, 200 years of hunting experience in there. And having a camera over your shoulder, I was running the camera most of the time. So I can't blame the poor young kid for struggling a little bit. You know, Dad was really good with them. And you know what? They got it done after we left. All the pressure went away. And I'll tell you what, the kid made a great shot. I got to hear it from Dave Calloway that the kid put the hammer down on a really good ram. As you can see by the photos, just a super happy kid. And just sorry we didn't get it on film and get it to be there. So thanks for joining us on this episode of Sportsman's News Television. We'll see you next time.
This episode of Sportsman's News Television is brought to you by the Sportsman's News Pro Membership Sweepstakes, where everyone hunts and fishes like the pros. Ford Trucks, Sitka Gear, Browning, Outdoor Edge Knives, Alps Outdoors, and Sportsman's Warehouse.